All right, I'm up here north of Denver going into the world's largest liquor store, Daveco. It's the Guinness Book of World Records. Let's see what they have. I just started here in the back. Walk through it really quickly. Not too many things exciting. Good selection of Mount Creek. Oh, the regular benchmark. I don't see the other foolproof and all those here. I wonder if they're up in another area. Single barrel 130.3. He's located. I have this at home. Haven't tried it yet, but want to. We got the Redwood here, Empire. There's the Rocket Batch 4 going on. Ooh, never heard of this one. This one's new to me. What's the big selection? Some more souls. This is in the rye section already. Look at that penny of this sitting here on the shelves. I do like Still Austin, but if I'm gonna get one, I'd rather have their cask version. Dexter's the Altman. I don't know where they get those from. Ooh, old elk. Small batch 5. Never had that one. The Ken has been everywhere now. That used to be allocated to everywhere. Still 114. People were worried that was going to be all the shows, but that seems to be everywhere still. Now this one's funny because when I went out there, they said it was only at distillery only, and now it's everywhere. So I picked up a bottle that carrot would be all the way back from nothing. Some just regular Willets here, nothing special. Not heard of this one. Let me know if you guys have heard anything about that one before. Now, Wyoming, I do like some of their products. Nancy Fraley has a lot to do with them as well. Lulu's, Joseph Magnus. It's good to see Texas whiskey out here. Rabbit hole stuff. Their stuff is fun. I would like their movies and that they have stories behind everything. So that's how they make their labels based off the stories they have. Uncle Nearest not a bad qual. I enjoy it. Just wish it was a little bit higher proof. Got a lot of their Penelope and a little bit of Garrison Brothers here. So once again, good seeing some Texas whiskey way out here. Bourbon wheat and straight wheat, yeah. These are from Columbus, Ohio, so my wife would enjoy them. They're from Ohio. Like I was saying, I've never seen this one. This one's something new and interesting to me. And the Redwood. So these are, oh look, this is batch 2, so it's not even the newer batches of it. Another thing I've never seen. Interesting bottle, interesting top. Deer Hammer. So my son said he works with them now. That's kind of cool. Nothing too spectacular yet. Let's go to their allocated section. Before we jump to the allocation, here's their Colorado whiskey. So Breckenridge, they have a lot of them, but the thing is, they're all low proof. 87 proof, 87 proof, 105, and that's considered the high proof. So it's kind of one of those things. I've not tried it yet, but you let me know. Now 291, so 291, I know a lot of my buddies out there don't like it, but it did come in Fred Minnick's top, in his top 100 picks, and he says it's not something that you need to look at more. The one that we prefer, I don't see it up here. It's the 291 Colorado Rye, the single barrel rye one. I don't see that one, but they got some other interesting ones. Their experimental series is something I do enjoy. Now they have this bad guy one. I forget what. There's something special about this one. I need to kind of go back and look at, so I might have to grab one to try it. And then this one, their M1 is finished in maple syrup barrels. Yep. So what else do they have? They have Laws here. More Deer Hammer that we saw on the other shelves. Old Elk, which I like a lot of Old Elk stuff. The distillery is actually, it looks like it's only like another 30-40 minutes from here, so one of these days I'm gonna have to go out there. And Stranahan's hit that distillery earlier this week. Some good picks. I'm not a malt guy, but some good things from there. But also from Stranahan's is Tin Cups from also from out there. Let me know, is there anything I passed up here that I should have been looking at? So here we are in Daveco single barrel picks. So they have Rye 3s, Good Times, some 291s, some Wyoming. They got a pretty big selection. Stranahan's, Old Elk in there. So some of these I'm gonna have to look through a little bit more. How about on this pick? I know Yellowstone gets a lot of people don't like it, but I do like a lot of their stuff. But look, they even have some Westward, which I just picked up some Westward from my buddies at Poor Decisions. Let's see, anything that stands out that I should be grabbing, let me know. Pretty empty today, but it's after the holidays, and holidays they definitely do sell a lot. Gee. So here's part of their allocated. Nothing, I don't know, there's a 291 single barrel for $1.99, I'm not sure why. Barrel, red breast, Fraprin. So there's a good guy there. I'd not seen that one before, so I think that's kind of interesting. A lot of Bardstown in here. Bardstown has some good stuff. I was out there recently. I did a review on this one, the Wyoming 10. That's a pretty good bottle. I actually enjoyed this bottle for what it is. I really did like that one. They have a Wyoming Old Faithful, but I don't know if I want to pay $600 for something like that. And then they have the new Boss Hog. It's pretty cool, the way it moves in there. It just spins, so that's pretty cool. And Whisky Rye, the Duke Up Front Stranahan's, which my son got me for Christmas, so thank you. And some Whittle Thing. There's another section of some of their picks. You got 1792, Roseville, Remus, some more Bacones, which Texas whiskeys, I always appreciate that. Molly Brown, ooh, not heard of that one. The Cash Strength, Molly Brown, Garrison Brothers. Some interesting stuff here. The Rise, Old Eden, Laws, more Wyoming, High West. We have on this side Angel's Envy, some Knob Creek, which Knob Creeks are always good when you get a selection. They're always good pours. Old Elk as well, the Senators, this Rabbit Hole stuff, cool colors. Not my favorite juice, but they got some cool designs on them. Let's see, Fireside Whiskey, some more Yellowstone, some barrel whiskey. I like barrel stuff. So this is what I picked up at Daveco's, the world's largest liquor store. Picked up this one. It's pretty cool. Something I've been wanting to, I didn't know, something I've always wanted to try but never been able to. It's called 13th Century, but it has a cool thing on the inside. It's hard to see that, but you can see it there. I also picked up the Booker's, the new one. I said I was not going to buy Booker's anymore. Here I'm still buying Booker's. But here this batch is really, really good, so worth buying. And this last one here I'm pretty excited about. It's an Italian whiskey, and I wanted to order this for a while, but to order it and ship it to me was so expensive. So the fact that I could buy it and just take it home with me, even better. So that's what I picked up at Daveco.